this is Ghost17 and welcome back. Today we have got you a 62 and 3 on the map Grid with the dual Hs10's. And the dual Hs10's were so much fun. They make you look like you're running in slow motion, the way they sort of come off of your shoulders. Anyway, I don't want to get stuck on that. The other thing, Grid, brilliant map. I think that's probably one of the best maps I played on Black Ops. I think it probably was actually. I've gone over that twice. But yes, starting off today with a massive thank you to anyone who came over and subscribed me, as I get very lucky. Came over and subscribed me from Mike's Like. It is hugely appreciated, and now I'm sitting pretty just one sub off 1300, which is awesome. I never thought that I'd really ever get anywhere on YouTube. I kind of did it, I think I've been doing it for about 8 months now, sort of on and off. I never really thought I was ever going to get anywhere with it, because it was a bit of fun. I probably should have got into it a bit earlier, which would have made a bit more sense, because Black Ops was a game that I enjoyed playing, and subsequently if you enjoy playing something you can do better at it, you get better scores, and your commentaries I think are a bit better if you're enjoying the game, because you're a bit sort of happier about it. But yes, I kind of wish I got into it a bit sooner, but nevertheless I didn't. So yeah, I've been doing this for a while, and not sort of as a sort of 100% of the time, and I probably could have done a lot better. After Collie gave me the sort of position on best COD players, I probably should have sort of carried on posting on a more regular basis, but I kind of left it, and I couldn't. It was very difficult for me to post, and I shall get onto that in a second. And unfortunately, from that, I've gained a lot of inactive subscribers, which is a pity, but I think that's the way YouTube is. You do have a lot of inactive subs. But yeah, so the reason that I don't post on sort of a huge scale all the time is I don't. For those of you who don't know, if you've been with me for a while, you probably do know. But I'm sure I gain a fair few new subs, and not everyone's that clear on it. So I shall clear this up. Right, I live in a very sort of remote area of the country. It's very sort of in the middle of the countryside, and I live about sort of 15 miles away from the local exchange, which is it doesn't have Infinity yet, which is meant to be upgraded at the end of this month, which hopefully should mean that we might be able to get some speed. As we were told by the engineers who came out a couple of months back, BT called us up and said that we should be able to get some speed. So we were like, oh, brilliant, that'll be excellent. We shall subscribe to you or purchase your product, and we shall have broadband, and it shall be brilliant. But unfortunately it didn't work, and we had a fair few engineers who came out and subsequently told us that no, we're idiots trying to get it out at this point, because the local exchange was only pumping out 20 meg. It goes to a booster box into another little village, which only gets about 4 meg, which had no chance of getting out to us. So hopefully when the exchange is boosted up to Infinity, which hopefully will be, I don't know, 40, 80 meg, I'm not quite sure what it posts out on a sort of standard basis without being sort of the Infinity 2, then the booster box should get about 20 meg, and then subsequently we should get about 1 meg, hopefully, fingers crossed. So next, by the end of this month, hopefully, you might be able to see a few more videos from me, and I might actually get some fresh gameplay as well. And I shall start doing a few open lobbies as well. I've always sort of said I'd love to do open lobbies with you guys. You guys are really kind to me, and my like ratings to view count is incredible, so I'm hugely appreciative for all the likes I ever get. It kind of gives me the sort of confidence to carry on doing it, and I love doing this. I was a bit sort of apprehensive when I first got into it. I didn't think that I had the best voice. I knew my gameplays were quite good, and that was the main reason I started doing it, was because I don't know whether many of you knew, I used to play with Fearcrads and Collie and Ronnie and a lot of Palestinian and a lot of people like that before I even sort of tried to get into YouTube, and I always used to do quite well, or similar sort of scores to them. So I thought, well, hey, why not give this a go? And I was told by a few people that my voice was maybe quite good for this, so I decided to give it a go. But yeah, so that was why I sort of got into it, and amazingly I've managed to account 1,300 subscribers over the start of half a year or so, and it means a massive amount to anyone who comes over and subscribes me. I love the interaction I get with you guys. It's awesome. I can't think of a better way to describe that. But yeah, next thing I wanted to say, which is kind of related to the fact that I don't have an internet connection, and unfortunately I have to use a friend's internet when I want to upload. That's why I can able to upload. His internet's not an awful lot better than mine, but it is unlimited, so I can upload on his. It's only about 0.5 or 0.6 upload, so it's quite a painfully lengthy process to upload, but nevertheless I can upload for you guys. But yes, the next thing I want to talk about, I can to some extent get onto the internet. I can sort of browse the internet and go on Xbox Live, but I'm not able to play any games. My download's not too bad. My upload's shockingly awful. It's about under 0.1 or something. My download's about 3 or something. But the issue I have mostly is the ping on my connection. Because it's a satellite broadband connection, the signal comes from Italy. It goes up to the signal, up to the satellite, and comes back down. So subsequently, my ping is unbelievably high. I think it's about 900 or something, or averages out about 900, which means that I'm sure you can work out online play is not really very possible. So with that said, if you guys have any sort of spectacular gameplays that you'd like to sort of showcase, if you don't have a YouTube channel or you have a really small one and you're trying to get a bit of exposure, you guys send me a personal message with your gamer tag, where's this gameplay is placed in your vault, and what gameplay and what the gameplay is. There we go. That took me a while to work out. I don't know why it took me so long to work that out. Yeah. So, name of what the gameplay is, your name, your gamer tag, and a link to your channel if you've got one. And I shall I'll do my best to look through all of these videos. I shall record them out of your vault with my PVR, because I'm able to do that, and I think that's probably the easiest way, because I can't really download anything. It takes me ages to download stuff, so that's probably the easiest way for me to do it. And then I can sort of record the sections that I want and sort of speed it up and do it all that way. And there's no sort of I can sort of set out the color correction and sort of, well, I don't actually put color correction on, but I can set out the way I like the videos is as is when I sort of craft them for my videos. But yeah, so if you could send me a message if you have anything special like that, I'd be hugely appreciated. Yeah, so the next thing I want to talk about was other games that you guys want to see, because I've asked this question a couple of times before and I didn't really get the best response. I was hoping for maybe a bit of a better response this time. Obviously, since I can't play online games, it has to be an offline variant of a game. What games do you like watching? I know quite a lot of people like Minecraft, but I kind of feel you need a sort of established Minecraft channel to be able to post that. I mean, I know a lot of people like Minecraft, but it's no Call of Duty. And however much everyone sort of goes, "Oh, Call of Duty's dying," it's really not. It still is one of the number watched games on YouTube. So as soon as you post something else that isn't Call of Duty, you get half the views. I did it a while back. I posted a bit of Battlefield 3, and it got quite a poor response compared to what when I post other things. So yeah. Anyway guys, if you could leave me a comment telling me that. The gameplay has unfortunately come to a close as Scrublets picks up the last kill, which is possibly half the reason I didn't get a better score as well. I was playing with Scrublets, and if you know who Scrublets is, he featured on Collie's channel ages and ages ago, and he is an absolutely insane player. He was sort of top 10 players every week on Domination. But anyway, yes, so if you could leave me a comment with that, send me a PM about the gameplay if you've got one, it'd be much appreciated. Anyway guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye for now. Goodbye.